vote.
Artificial intelligence is rapidly changing our lives, which is why EU lawmakers say regulation is essential. Voting in Strasbourg, MEPs approved an AI bill that, once ratified by member states, could become a landmark law by 2025.
And it is adopted. Congratulations. It took how many hours, days and nights? It will still take for your hard work and for having found a balanced and human-centered approach to the world's first AI Act, legislation that will no doubt be setting the global standard for years to come.
MEPs say AI can be a force for good in everything from fighting climate change to education if the systems are safe and ethical. Under the proposed law, they'd be categorised according to risk. The higher the risk, the more rules. But systems deemed to pose unacceptable risks or curtail freedoms will be banned, including facial recognition in real time in public places. Companies breaking the rules could be investigated and face penalties.
There might be situations where there will be infringements that companies would not be either providing the necessary information or they would simply, with the applications, infringing the rules under the text, and that's when penalties could apply, and they range from taking the product off the market, prohibiting certain applications from the market, all the way to fines that can go to 7% of the revenue of the respective company.
Because AI is developing so fast, it has been challenging for EU policymakers to try and find the balance between protecting people's rights but continuing to support tech innovation. Too much regulation in the EU, says this tech entrepreneur and French government advisor, could lead to an AI brain drain.
The risk of regulating too much is to see all the key players moving to the US, for instance. And it's a big risk. I can tell you that I've spoken to a few teams, the most advanced in France, and they're really considering that if the law is too strong, that they would move out of Europe.
Who's against?
It's taken years for EU lawmakers to produce the AI bill, but with technology advancing so quickly, no one can really predict if it'll still be relevant by the time it's expected to come into force. Natacha, Butler, Al Jazeera, Strasbourg.